Okay, before you watch this video, spoilers ahead for Logan. I'll give you 3 seconds. As we all know, Wolverine is no more. Well, in that particular timeline, Wolverine is dead, sure, but something tells me that there will be many more movies in the future involving the character, except Hugh Jackman will not be in them. Like James Bond before him, Logan is a character that will continue to live on the silver screen, just like he has in the comic books and the movie storyline itself, no matter who's swinging those adamantium claws. So who might replace Hugh Jackman, an actor who no doubt owned the role and is synonymous with it at this point? Okay, so here's my top 10 picks. Number 10, Shia LaBeouf. Well, before you laugh out loud, take a moment to seriously consider this actor. Despite his recent strange behavior, Shia is a terrific actor who always finds the right balance of drama, humor, and physicality in his roles. His edgy personality would lend well to Wolverine's anti-hero sensibilities, and it seems like he could tap into the raw, gritty aspects of the character. Shia's current bad boy reputation would fit well with Wolverine's character. He drinks, he smokes, he curses, he's surly, and he gets in fights. Saying that, I know there's people out there who would flip if he was cast. But just remember, fans thought Michael Keaton would have been a terrible Batman too. Number 9. Kit Harington. With a loyal fanbase among geek culture already, Kit has both the strong acting chops and the right look to continue Wolverine, keeping with the legacy Hugh Jackman has left behind. Brooding yet always honourable, angry but good at heart. That's not only Wolverine, it's Jon Snow from Game of Thrones, and he's done a remarkable job for several years with that character. While Kit previously stated that he wanted to do a superhero film that is campy and doesn't take the material too seriously, I'm sure he'd have no trouble jumping into the Wolverine role and approaching the performance just as seriously as he approached his character in Game of Thrones. Number 8. Scott Caan. Son of the great James Caan, Scott is an award-winning actor, best known for his excellent performances in Hawaii Five-0 and Entourage. He's got the charisma and presence to bring us a different take on Wolverine that bridges the gritty comic persona with a more classically heroic movie incarnation. Scott is only 5'5", which fits well with Wolverine's actual height in the comics, which is 5'3". At 38, Scott is older than the other names on this list, but Wolverine has never been a fresh-faced character anyway, so it might work. Number 7. Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal's name pops up often for any type of imaginary superhero casting. Jake is one of the finest actors of his generation, and he almost played Batman in the Christopher Nolan films. Wolverine could be the perfect vehicle to finally showcase Gyllenhaal's immense talents, now that he's proven himself as a serious actor who can do some very dark roles indeed. Right now he might seem a little skinny for the role, but like Bale, Gyllenhaal can bulk up when he needs to. Number 6. Toby Kebbell. Toby Kebbell's blockbuster movie career hit a minor bump with the disastrous Fantastic Four movie. You see, Kebbell already played a Marvel character in the form of Doctor Doom in the maligned Fox production. Still, don't hold that against him. The actor also popped up as the villainous Koba via motion capture performance in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which was a sick performance, and he could be perfect as Wolverine. Number 5. Joel Edgerton. Perhaps the best choice to replace Hugh Jackman is fellow Aussie Joel Edgerton. Almost 10 years younger, he has the right scruffy look and body type to pull off the character of Logan, and he's got the attitude down. He's an acclaimed dramatic actor with strong roles in Animal Kingdom and The Great Gatsby, but he also knows how to hold his own when it comes to action, with strong work in Zero Dark 30 and Warrior. He would be great for a one-off, or perhaps a new trilogy. The downside, though, is that 40 years old, he might be too old to carry the mantle over the next 15 years. Number 4. Aaron Paul. Like Shia LaBeouf, Aaron Paul is another unlikely contender, until you really think about it. This actor may be well known to fans of Breaking Bad, but he's yet to really establish himself on the big screen. A role like Wolverine, which involves just as much attitude as an actor can spare, could be the big break he needs to recover from tepid film entries like Need for Speed. Number 3. Charlie Hunnam. Charlie Hunnam proved himself as a lead in Guillermo del Toro's Pacific Rim and displayed some impressive physicality in the action scenes. Unfortunately, he's not reprising his role for the sequel in development. Maybe a prominent role among the X-Men can do the trick. We'll see how his chances are affected by his lead part in King Arthur, Legend of the Sword next spring. Number 2. Travis Fimmel. Travis Fimmel certainly looks the part of a Nordic Wolverine. Anyone who saw Duncan Jones's Warcraft this summer knows that Travis Fimmel, who also stars on the TV series Vikings, is skilled at balancing drama and action, all the while keeping his character emotionally consistent and likable throughout it all. And number 1, Tom Hardy. Joel Edgerton's Warrior co-star Tom Hardy is a chameleon who no doubt has the ability to captivate in a role like Logan. And he might be one of the very few who can convincingly use a word like bub and not make it sound completely ridiculous. He also possesses the necessary rage required for the character, and he certainly has the stocky body type at around 5 foot 8 inches tall. And he's no stranger to the comic book genre, having played Bane in The Dark Knight Rises. At 36 years old, it's conceivable he can stay in the role for the next 15 years, but he's an actor who swings wide, and he may not want to be tied down to a character he has to play 7 or 8 more times. So that's it. Those are my top 10 actors who could conceivably play Wolverine. Who would you pick? Please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Also, check out the store for some viral merchandise. I'll see you later.